Contact, I believe, with Kyle Larson. Sent Keselowski into the outside wall and spinning.
Right here, it looks like Kyle Larson said, I think I got an opening or hole to get into. Wasn't quite enough room. Came into the left front fender of the two-car. Keselowski sent him in the wall.
Well, that's where it got dicey when he was coming back up on the racetrack in front of all these drivers.
I see what happened to the 18. Yeah, he had to take evasive action to the grass.
About 22 right here, 22. Oh.
Also in Fords. Trying to work with him there. Oh, and McMurray goes around in front of the field.
Huge wreck.
Paul Menard is in it. Clint Boyer is in it. Menard is hit by Casey Kane. His car's all torn up. And McMurray bounces off the wall, pulls away. There's Tony Stewart. His car stopped. There's Menard. At 200 miles an hour, when one car gets sideways in front of 2/3 of the field, this is the result.
Well, we'll see what started this one. We're coming off turn 4 here, all bottled up, bunched up. All it takes is just a little bit of a tap from somebody from behind. See right there, it looked like Greg Biffle may have gotten into the back of the one car. Not sure. Jamie McMurray, that's sent him around, and then it's on from there. He just starts taking out cars left and right.
Biffle got into McMurray, but did Joey Logano give Biffle a shove into McMurray?
There's our champ, Kevin Harvick. He got damaged. Danica look at her come through here. I don't think she ever makes any contact with anybody. No, she doesn't. She's clean.
Kyle Busch almost missed it. He got it in the left front. And Menard got hit about 4 times.
Right now, I told you you're going to like this.
Yeah, the biggest thing Carl Edwards said even before last year ended, he wanted to be a better teammate.
Oh no, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse pile up in turn 4.
Yeah, he just, it looks like he may have lost a tire, Larry, or something might have happened to the car.
Well, remember, a lot of damage on that 17 car from that last wreck, so that very well looks like what happened.
Yeah, I mean, the car just starts to go with him. It could be aero, you know, the car did have damage. You're up in the pack like that, or it could have been a tire, it could have been anything, but he's definitely 17 started to spin.
In that 42, he said, I'm just going to stop till you make your mind up where you're going to land.
There he goes.
Oh, and Jeff Gordon missed that by an inch or less.
I'm not sure what was going on. She sparked there for a lap or two. Whoa!
Oh, Stewart around
into Biffle.
Tony Stewart goes around. And caution waves yet again.
More cars.
Kurt Busch and Greg Biffle, a hard hit there.
It's like the 18 and the 14 made some contact. Looked like smoke kind of drifted up in front of Kyle Busch, and they made a little contact, and that turned to 14 right down the hill.
Jeff Gordon, another near miss. And Kurt Busch all torn up, not sure he could even see the 16.
Yeah, and where
Coming
he hit
off
that
the wall here. Pow!
Where the 16, I guess the 16 or 4, I don't know which one hit at the end of the wall. I think the 16 did.
Darrell, did it look like the way that the 14 Tony Stewart went across the front of the 18, he just got loose right there?
It did, Larry. I'm not sure they made contact, but the air off of the 16 is what sucked the 14 around, and that is an incredibly hard hit. My gosh, I'm glad. Oh, and then here comes.
Yeah, neither could control their car,
No.
and I don't think either one.
And we're down to a minute and a half here, so we're running. I mean, it's not going to be many more laps.
Denny Hamlin goes to the top of the chart with Austin Dillon.
Got one sideways.
And around turn 1 in the wall. And that is Reed Sorensen.
I think it was that quarter panel and the damage he had to the rear of that car that probably caused that accident.
Clint Boyer had been trying to get past Sorensen to no avail.
And this group had really started getting dicey. You could start to see it as they were coming off turn 4 down the front straightaway.
I just wonder, Larry, if that flapping right rear quarter panel maybe cut his right rear tire down, and that's what created this problem.
Will stop the clock in this session.
This is the fear that these guys all had with this kind of qualifying, that there would be some cars that would get torn up by guys trying to make moves that they shouldn't really be making, but they're desperate to make them. Running really tight, close together. Ooh, it looked like Voiture started to go the inside and then shot back to the right, and when he did, he clipped the back of the 44 of Sorensen.
Hard to tell from that angle if perhaps Voiture got turned by the car behind him.
It's kind of hard to tell. These two guys were mad at each other leaving pit road.
And Clem.
And out. Couldn't do it. And live, we have trouble with Danica Patrick.
First our car, guys.
Who hit me?
That car's junk.
Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely be unloading the backup car for Danica Patrick. There's the 46 car of Michael Annette as well.
This happens going down the back straightaway. It'll be head on in this view.
I'm not sure. We'll watch right here again. See her back there, and here comes Denny. I think Denny dove out from behind her. She didn't realize he had moved out from behind her. She started to go left, and he was there.
Annette tries to go high, and I believe he had a push from behind and got tangled up in it.
That
it was Kenseth.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how he missed that.
And Kyle Larson in 42 just as well. You know, the thing about Danica Patrick, Michael Annette, and Jeb Burton, as far as headed into the duels tomorrow, by no means are those three drivers safe on speed or owner points. I'm
surprised, but I'm happily surprised. Oh no!
Spinning and headed toward the inside wall. Johnny Sauter through the grass, smashed up nose, pounds the wall on the outside. We're back under caution.
Oh no, that's too bad.
And he and Allmendinger get together.
Wow. I think that was I think the 43 of down on the bottom there kind of forced Allmendinger up into they just kind of all accordioning it up right there.
And remember, the grass is still, the earth is still damp from all night rains here Tuesday night. So it's still very soft. And that split.
We might be on the same team, but you can mind your own business.
16. Oh, spin into the wall. Trevor Bayne.
Good grief.
The 2011 winner had just taken over the bubble spot when he found the wall and slides down to the apron at turn 2.
I'm good.
Clean, but the car just stepped out. I mean, when he went into the corner and he turned into the corner, that thing just stepped out with him. It got loose and away it went.
And what he meant, his teammate, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he said the 17 car, that's exactly what
Crash. 3 cars pile up. Bowman sideways. Dillon involved. Hornish, the yellow car, slamming into the wall. And we're back under caution. Jeb Burton, I believe, also involved. There's Hornish. Nope.
Yeah, I don't tell.
And it all started, Jeb Burton and Sam Hornish got together, and Bowman was just a victim.
No.
Yeah, well, he mentioned something about the 11. I think he said didn't need going on the outside of the 11. I think you want to take a look at all that. He was actually a victim in this whole thing.
See right there, Jeb Burton gets into the right rear of Sam Hornish in that 9.
And then Jeb, it just causes Jeb's car to go to the right, and then it comes back hard left right into Sam. And that's what got Bowman.
Yeah, Alex Bowman has nothing to apologize for.
No, I don't think he made a mistake.
He was talking about what got him back there in that position, battling for that final transfer spot. That double wide pack in front. Oh, treble turn 3.
Reckon. Go low.
Brian Scott, Danica Patrick,
Back it down. Get out of the way right
and Bobby Labonte. Here comes Austin Dillon and David Reagan to shoot through.
He was just far enough back. He didn't get involved.
And I tell you, David Reagan he's had a charmed life. I know he wrecked his car early, but he's had a charmed life ever since. As long as you're going straight, yeah, but I'm just.
All right, watch the 11. Hamlin.
Yeah.
Right on the back of Patrick.
Yep.
And
just a little bump in the wrong place. Bobby Labonte, absolutely, just nowhere to go.
Boy, Ryan Newman in the 31 just barely gets through there.
But Darrell, if Hamlin slams on the brakes, Reed Sorensen in the 44 is going to run right over top of him. Well, he and Sauter are trying to pull that outside lane back toward the front, but they are still mired.
Oh, got a spinner. Austin Hill, the 82. It looks like he got hit from behind.
I'm behind. Just hang on here.
And they keep crashing Ben Kennedy.
You're good down low.
Joe Nemechek, the 8
Stay up high here.
truck, also involved. Yeah, that's Austin on the outside of Cameron Haley.
Wow.
Just
did the left rear tire come apart? Watch Chris Fontaine. Look at that job. He was able just to slip by. That's using your brain, being calm, just steering through a wreck. Great job, Chris.
I think that left rear tire went on that 82 truck for Austin Hill.
Airborne, just slow it down. Just slow it down. About 4 or 5 of them down here. Just slow it down.
Look at the job.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
How about the job Timothy Peters did getting through there? How about Matt Crafton? He's down to second gear by the... Ooh.
Wow.
Crash! It's the big one. What a mess. There's a dozen trucks torn up in this one.
Man, oh man. Look at John Westtown having such a good run running up in the top 10. There's Spencer Gallagher, Cameron Haley in that 13 truck. Chris